Mike here. As you can see, I got a little bit of a raspy voice going on, so I apologize for that. Here, I'm a little bit sick. Just got my Z pack, so hopefully I'm gonna get better here pretty soon. Um, I guess I got sick. I don't know from what happened, whether my child brought it back, but actually he's not sick, so I got sick by myself. I haven't been taking care of myself too much lately. I'm forgetting to eat. I'm working a lot. And it's just, I guess my body's just like, dude, like, what are you doing? You got to start eating. You got to start taking care of yourself, taking care to eating your vitamins, doing everything you have to do. Exercise and jujitsu is just not enough for you right now. So, hey, listen, man, like, we're telling you something's going on here. Your immune system is going down. So I guess I got to do a couple things to fix myself here. But I want to play you guys something. So I had a me and my mother, we got close over the last couple of years. We got super close together after I had my after I had my after I ended up in a very dark space a couple years ago. My mother didn't leave my side, and she's been with me since that time. And I respect her more than anybody right now in this world. And I want to see her as much as I possibly can. We live like about a block away from each other. She's such a great grandmother to my son Tyler. She's such a great mother to me, even though she has her faults. I see beyond that, because she is my mother. So if you guys have your moms, you know what I'm talking about. They're not perfect, right? They're not perfect, but nobody's perfect in this life. And when you get older, you start to realize who the most important people in your lives are. And one of those people that I cared for you should be your mother. You should have a lot of respect for that woman, especially if she raised you, and double respect, double love, double everything, quadruple even if she was a single mother and raised you. Because man, I have one child, and we have a child together with my partner. But man, it is I cannot imagine being an immigrant in America, raising two kids, being divorced at a young age. When I was 5, my parents got divorced. We ended up living by ourselves. Our dad wasn't really around too much, and my mother, and I don't know how she did it, but she went ahead and she raised two boys. Two boys. Me and my brother are 3.5 years apart. We ended up going from apartment to apartment. Then she ended up buying a house, by working like 2, 3 jobs. I remember being 12 years old, watching my little brother, bring him back after school, watching him at home. It's crazy because, like, in like the Polish families and these European families, I'm sure probably even more immigrant families, when they can't afford a nanny or can't afford preschool, your the oldest sibling, which was me. I was 12 years old. I was watching my little brother. I mean, he was what, 8, 7, and we would wait for our mother to come back home from work, and then she would come back home, make us dinner, and then she would go to her next job. And as I think about it now in my late 30s, I'm like, wow, like, how do these women do it? Women are just special creatures, because guy would just most guys would just crumble. We're not that strong, and let's not kid ourselves here. If any man was left for 2 or 3 kids by themselves, with a mediocre job, right, making ends meet and still trying to support and giving your kids the best life that you can possibly give them, how would you handle that, right? Like, we're weak now, man. We're weak. We're weak. I don't know what's going on with society, but I'm even talking about myself. I don't know how I would do it, and I'm being honest here, right? I would, and it'll be very difficult if I was left by myself with two kids. I don't know. It's so like I try to see her like all the time. She comes over and she watches her son, and we have a lot of our communication's been great, and I want to take her on vacations with me. I want to take her here. I want to buy her this. I want to buy her that. Like I literally adore her to the point where it's I don't know. I've never felt that kind of love before from my mom as I do now. And regardless of what she did in life, or the mistakes that she's made, the positives outweigh every single mistake that she's made while being a single mother and trying to raise two boys. Raise them, I think, pretty well under the circumstances that she was at. My brother is in California, living a good life, running a um, ready to go alcohol beverage company in Orange County. Did it all by himself. But of course, my mom was there. My mom raised us. My mom used to wake up. My brother was so bad at going to school, and when we came to high school, my mom had to literally like drag his ass out of bed and take him to school, and he hated school so much. But because he hated school, because he was an entrepreneur at heart, he was really good at sales. He was excelling in everything that he was doing. But if it wasn't for my mom and raising us and everything else, I don't know where we would be at. She was the light of our life. She was the joy of our hearts. You know, uh, Now every single time I see her, I'm like, I love you so much. I want to let you know that I love you because I know that I only have a few summers left with you. I don't know how long I have left with you, right? If you really think about it in life, you don't have every day with these people because, guys, for you that live outside of the state, how many times do you see your parents, right? Once a year, maybe twice a year. So think about it, right? If you see your parents once a year and you live out of state, because a lot of you guys do mostly, right? A lot of you do. A lot of you have jobs, you have families, everything else, and we kind of forget about our parents. And one thing that I learned how to do is definitely I take my stepdad to dinners all the time. I pay for everything because I respect him so much. And also my stepdad, he raised us as well and did the best that he could. He came in as a stepfather when we were 16 years old. When I was 16 years old, he came in and he helped out. I mean, he raised us as like his own kid. So a lot of respect for my stepfather as well. His name's Tom. He's a hardworking man. He's a truck driver. He's 67 years old, still driving, still making money, and still making sure that my mom's their lifestyle is how they want it to be. They're working and not retired yet. My mom's still working as well. She's a professional nanny, and he's a truck driver, and that's kind of like what the immigrant family is. When they first come here, they're either truck drivers, construction workers, and the women are mostly nannies or cleaning ladies, or they work some kind of very small pay job, and that's just how it is. So if you have a good career, a good job, be grateful because some people here are just when they first come here, it's hard. It's hard for them. It's really hard for them. So I want to play you guys something here. This is one of my favorite speakers is Jordan Peterson. I really love how he speaks, and it's crazy because this man, he's not an atheist, but he's also not a Christian or a Catholic, but he believes in God and he believes in Jesus Christ, right? But this is a very intellectual, academically inclined individual, I believe he with a PhD. And for someone like that to recite the Bible so many times in his events and his speeches and his videos is very heartwarming to hear that a man that I believe at one point did not believe and was more of an atheist, and don't quote me on this, but I think that's what it was. Now is a God fearing man, right? So, but I love what he talks about when it comes to your mother. And here is a message from Jordan here. I'm gonna play it for you guys. I'm gonna make it really loud here. So I want you to really hear this. Let me know if this resonates with you, because my whole outlook in life completely changed, and like I am just deadly afraid of losing my mother. And so this is why I want to see her every single, almost as much as I possibly can. And I want her to see my son as much as she possibly can, because they have a wonderful bond together, and she loves him so much and adores him. And I'm so blessed to have a mother that is there for not only myself, a grown ass man, right? But for my little baby, you know. And then she's also great for my for my partner. She's, you know, they have a great relationship too. And it's just nice to see that. But let me play you this, guys. I need you to never harm your. I need you to understand this here, what he's saying, because this is very important for all of you that want to get ahead in life, for all of you that want peace and tranquility and a peace of mind and a warm heart and spirituality. You have to not only first understand how to love yourself, but you have to really understand how to love your mother. And dads out there, you know, you guys are great. You guys are fantastic. But even me as a dad, the mother will always come first. She's the nurturer. She's the caring one. If anything were to happen, she will find a way to make sure her offspring is okay in life. That is the instinct of humans, of animals. The mother, regardless of circumstances, regardless of what they're going through life, regardless of what life is throwing at them, they will find a way to make sure that their kids are okay. Always, always. A man, on the other hand, a man, on the other hand, is not the same. We don't even believe that when our partners or wives are pregnant, we don't have that same connection yet to that baby until that baby is born, right? Because we don't know. We're like, baby's inside, everything, you know, but the mother feels the baby. The baby kicks in the mother's stomach. The mother already has extreme love for this being inside of them that they haven't even met yet, right? And for fathers, that love comes when the baby is born, and we start seeing it like, oh wow, this is like real. This is this human being that we both created. And it takes time for us as fathers to really find that love for this little beautiful thing that we created together. And so, but this is just, I believe, how we were created as human beings, is that's why with a mother, she could be left in the streets, she could be left by herself without anything, without any money, without any shelter. and she'll still make sure her child is okay. And this is why a mother will always be a mother. Now, don't get me wrong, there are bad moms out there. There are, right? But to all the good moms, God bless you guys. God bless you. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep fighting the fight. Your children need you more than ever. Even your grown children need you. Sometimes they need a shoulder to cry on. Sometimes they need someone to talk to. Sometimes they need to take something off of their chest. And who better than your mother, right? So here's a passage here I'm going to share with you guys from Jordan Belfort. I'm from Jordan Peterson. So listen to this.
Mother, not with words, not with anger, not with silence. You owe her more than you'll ever repay. She's the only one who loved you before the world even knew you existed. Can you comprehend that kind of power? She carried your weight for months, felt your every move, and tore herself apart to bring you into this world. And what have you done? Chased your glory, pursued your dreams. But what about her? Have you ever stared into her eyes? She sat before your eyes and felt the silent prayers, the fears she never speaks aloud. Those lines on her face, they aren't just age, they're the scars from battles you will never understand. She fought for you every single day. So remember this, she's not just the woman who gave you life, she's the shield that stood between you and every danger, the keeper of your soul.
Wow. Oh, guys. If that doesn't hit you here, I don't know, man. If that didn't hit you right here and gave you goosebumps of that message from Jordan Peterson, I don't know what will. But that hit me. That always hits me the most. That's a mother right there. That's like you said, the battle scars, the ones that you will never see, that you will hide forever, just to make sure that you're not feeling the battle scars and wounds that she felt. So to all my mothers out there, to my mother, thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being there for us. Thank you for nurturing us. Thank you for caring when nobody else listened. Thank you for listening when nobody else cared. Thank you for picking up the phone every single time we needed you. Every single time we needed to get something off our chest or needed some advice. Thank you for never letting us go. Thank you for pushing us to be better versions of ourselves in life. Thank you for calling and saying, "Hey, why haven't you called me in 2 or 3 days?" Thank you for caring. We love you guys. We care for you. And you're always going to be in our hearts. Your love is peace for us. So thank you. So with that, guys, I appreciate you guys. Hope you enjoyed the Creative Mike Show on Mothers Today. Mothers, thank you. Thank you for everything. My name is Creative Mike. This has been the Creative Mike Show. And as always, stay creative, my friends.